was outside doing some pull-ups. You know, because the pull-up is gonna help you build your lats right there. So, what is going on with this live is that I am working out, and as I work out, I share some fitness tips. And if you have any questions, you can leave them on my most recent post so that I can take the time to respond to you even after the live. So right now we're working on the back. I was outside doing some pull-ups, which is gonna help you build the lats right here. It's gonna help you with that V-shaped look, even from the front, like this. It's gonna help you have that V-taper look. So if you wanna know how to do the pull-ups, you can do gradually. I can give you some tips on that. So we're gonna move on with the back. I'm gonna do some Romanian deadlifts. I'm using dumbbells. You probably noticed that is not a lot of reps. Yes, the number of reps you do is going to depend from one person to another, depending what is the goal and other factors. In my case, the way that I'm using is enough for me to do that little reps and still get enough stimulation to grow muscle. In the meantime, I'm going to keep working out. So, if you have questions, right, put them on my most recent post, please, so that I can take the time to respond to you properly, even after the workout. Even Champagne. Hi there, Even. Thank you very much for the good remark. I am doing good, yes, I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next exercise for the back. We're gonna do a single arm rows. This is gonna help target the lower part of the lats, right here, this part. So how you do it, you can get a dumbbell, and then you just roll it with one arm. Take your time, roll, and squeeze. So I'm gonna grab a dumbbell and show you. So you go like this, you roll, and then you squeeze it. What I tend to do is that on my last rep, I will squeeze it, and then I'm gonna hold it a little bit. When you hold it, on that last rep, you're gonna get some more time on the contraction, on the tension, but the purpose is really to better feel the mind connected to the muscle. You want to be able to really feel the part that is flexing, get that control. Like, you want to feel your traps even without the weight. Look at this. Look. You want to be able to have control on the muscle like that. Look, could be even the bicep. You want to be able to flex it even without the weight. Just that mind muscle connection. Control it, squeeze it. Now, the better you can recruit the muscle, the better contraction you can generate even without weight, the easier it's going to be for you to generate force even with the weight, because it's just the mind sending them the signal to the muscle to contract. You have a question? Oh, how much kg is that? I think that's about 30 kg. Hold up. So, even, I think this is yeah, that's a 65. Have a look at this. We got 65 lats. Yep. That is roughly 30 kilograms. 65. Hello, David Camper. Hello there, Ty Kennedy. So, I'm gonna be doing the row for the other side to balance it. because you gotta balance it. You gotta work both sides equally. So we're gonna switch up, go on the other side, same movement. Get in the position, roll, and then you squeeze, control it. I gotta say I felt it. So same thing, right? You really want to control the movement. Get a full stretch, full movement, and then come back all the way. Full range of motion, all the way. You go all the way down, you pull all the way up. You want a full range of motion. Big and nice. Why? You know, because it's gonna help you build more muscle. Because when you go full range of motion, you're literally gonna recruit more muscle. And then when you recruit more muscle, you're literally gonna stimulate more muscle to do the movement. And when you fail, which is gonna then send a signal to your body to grow, but other factors contribute to that. But the fact that you're using as much muscle as you can, well, when it's gonna be time to grow, all the recruitment that you've been doing, the whole thing is gonna be engaged to grow. Now, because you're going full, we recruited more, and the more growth, the more muscle mass you put on. It's that simple. I see you have a, yeah, it is about 30 kilograms. That's about 30 kilograms, yeah. Okay then. Currently, yes, I am mainly training from home. Not much gym these days. I'm mainly training from home with dumbbells because I notice most train from home. So the, to train from home, I'm going to be providing exercise that most can do from home because, you know, we got school, we got family, we got work, we got people who have all of that going on. Some have a little bit of those going on. Not to say some stuff are little and smaller to others, but it all takes time for each and every single person to do it. So with all that every single one has going on, it's easier to train when you don't have to do a lot of moving around. If you can do it from home, it's gonna be more beneficial. So 2 pair of dumbbell, 1 pair of dumbbell, you can do a lot. As you can see, I'm able to maintain this physique pretty decent with just dumbbells from home. So it's pretty cool. You can really do it from home and you will be able to maintain a good physique and keep yourself in shape. Oh, I have a Euro saying hello. Hello, Euro. So, yeah, what do we have? When you go to the gym even, you tell me how it goes. So, we're going to move on to the next exercise, which is going to be for the lat, the upper part of the back. We're going to do some dumbbell rows. You just grab a pair of dumbbells and then you roll, literally. And with that, we got 6 reps. The exercise we just did is gonna help you target your back, mainly the upper part of your back. This right here, this right here. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but I think I have a request for someone to join. If ever you wish to join, you are welcome to join. If you just send a request, I will approve it. So, do we have any questions? From time to other, I do take the time to take a break, have a look at what is going on in the comments. Oh, if you're enjoying this, you can drop a like on this live. Thank you very much for hopping into the live. So yeah, the goal of the live is to invite every single one take a moment in your day, train. Do a little something, take care of yourself. If you don't have dumbbells, you can do bodyweight exercises. If you would like ideally something without the dumbbells, you can request it and we will check that out. Put the question in my most recent post because I can always take more time and check that. Hold on a moment. Oh shit, damn. Let me catch my breath. The avid camper. Hello, avid camper. So, moving on to the next part. We're gonna be moving on to shoulders. I'm gonna start with some rear delts. So the rear delts are here, right here. I am noticing my camera might be blurry. Give it me a moment, I'll be back to clean this up. Good, this looks better. Yeah, it does look better. The camera looks brighter now. Oh, Alejandro Cruz. Hello, Alejandro. How you doing? Hey, thank you all for liking the live. I don't know what happened, but we just got a boost in terms of like, I don't even know how that happened. But thank you all for supporting. So remember, the goal is to reach out as much people as possible, but it's really to help every single one. You know, provide exercises that you can do from home really quick because you got school, you got family, you get work. It gets busy, you can forget yourself. So little stuff that you can do real quick to start getting in shape. You know, I'm training mainly from home these days with dumbbells and pretty much able to maintain a good physique with this. Oh, how many times every day? I do it once a day. Once. Not twice, once. I do it once. I started, I was about 10 minutes. I'm doing a little bit more right now, yes. But that is because I am able to, but when I'm not able to, no. I really do it once, 10 minutes. It seems we are having an issue with the other screen, with the screen. I'm checking it in the meantime. While I am checking the issue with the screen, I am responding to the comments that I see. Hey, thank you, Avid Camper. I would say I do quite have a good vibe. I would say I have a good feeling, yes. It could be because I try to keep things simple. Cool. So I'm not pretty much difficult to figure out. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, maybe just some cardio. Yeah, true. The cardio I do not do it at home. Nope. Pretty much what I would do is that on a Sunday, I would pick one day. I did it one day in the week and I would do the cardio. This day, have I been doing it? No. I have not been doing the cardio these days. No. But how I would usually do it, I would pick a Sunday and then I would do cardio. 15 to 20 minutes just jogging. Jogging. You know, if you don't like lifting weights, there's other resources. You're not obliged to lift the weight. It depends what is your goal. You know, if you want to perhaps just lose some weight, there's many different things you can do. Do you want to put up some muscle? There's different things you can do. Do you want to train body weight? You want to train from home? You know, it's not a must to lift weights, no. More important is that you are comfortable with what you do, healthy, and not injured, and capable to function. The goal of the training, you train to be able to function. They need to be a goal. So the basic function is like you can run, you can carry stuff around when you need to, you're healthy, you don't have any pains. That is going to be the main goal of what you train. And yes, there's a look to it. You can look really good, help you feel good. But it's really going to help you out with your health. For real, Evan? Yes, for real. I would do it once per day. So it seems the live got paused on the other app I have. I do not know exactly what happened there, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. So I am able to have it running back up. Oh, and it says I can now invite guests. So if you want to join on the live, you can hop on in. Oh, Evan said he has to go. Evan, you have a good rest of your day or evening, depending where you are. Have a good rest of the day. Yes. Oh, I see what you mean there. Yeah. Eat. Now, here's something. Let me take a moment and sit down and address to Evan. So, Evan, when it comes to weight, right? You could be overweight and feel comfortable in your skin. Some people might not. The thing is, it really comes down to you and also health. Yes. Weight can disturb you in a way that it can impact your health. Having a higher body weight, which is mainly composed of bad body fat, it can put you at higher risk of stuff like cardiovascular diseases and other health issues. So losing the weight can help. However, it's important that you go gradually, that you do not feel pressure. There will always be pressure, but do not, it's easier said than done, yes. But there will always be pressure when you live in a place, in an environment. People don't know you, they don't take the time to know you, they judge by what they see. And obviously, when you look at someone, the first thing you get is what you see, so you can mainly judge by that. It's okay. What you need to do is you focus on you. You can change you. I train, I can help out with that. I will give advice to your question. The thing I want to say first is focus on you, push. The mental part is going to help there. The way the training goes and help you out with the mental part, everyone, is the fact that you're going to do something that is challenging for you, and then you're going to achieve it, and then you're going to build up for it. Don't go extremely wide. This is my advice. Don't go extremely wide on it. Don't put extremely amount of effort. Yes, every day, right? Exactly. I see what you mean there. It gets busy. See, it gets really busy. This is exactly why I started doing this. Like little stuff like 10 minutes a day for people who are really busy, like you, Evan. Because people get busy and life goes like really fast at times, so many changes. So if what you're able to do, if you want to do is like start with something little, very, very little, and you keep consistent with it, really consistent with it. It could be for a start even once per week, just once per week. Don't bother what someone is saying, it's not going to be enough, it's not going to, no. If you go from nothing to something, you're making a change. And that change, your body is going to notice it. And from there on, the body is going to say, oh, what is this? This is new. I have to adjust to it. What does it have to do? It has to grow. As little as one time a day, one day in the week, as little as one day a week, 10 minutes, that is big enough for a start. Don't bother too much when they say, focus on you. You will be proud of your own self because you will be true to your own self. You can lie to everybody, but you cannot lie to your own self. So pick the minimum that you know you can do. The minimum. You could do the maximum, sure, but why do it? Start with the minimum. You can stick to it. You got other stuff going. Do the minimum. You pick one day, one block, 10 minutes. It could be morning, it could be evening, it could be afternoon, so that if you have any stuff going on in the day, you know you can do it. Even if you miss that day, you know you still can do it. You got 7 days. So you can do it either on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But you cannot skip Sunday because if you skip, you miss the whole week. But once you've done it, you keep doing it, you keep staying consistent. At one point, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna feel like, I am proud of myself. I said I was gonna do it. You told your own self you were gonna do it. You did it. And with your own self, you will be proud because you're honest to your own self. And from there on, your mental state is gonna grow too. The mental part, this is what's gonna come in, is you being honest with your own self first. the way you treat yourself. You tell it to yourself, I'm gonna do something, you do it. Gradually, your brain is gonna start understanding, okay, when I say I'm gonna do something, I have to do it. I found a way to do it. That is how I function. That is a credential that defines me as a person. That is gonna be eventually, as you do it enough and regularly, it becomes consistency. And then when you do it enough consistently, and then it becomes a habit. And then when you're doing it a little bit longer, it becomes a lifestyle. And then when you do it becomes a lifestyle, it just becomes something that contributes to your mental health, but you don't feel like you're struggling to do it. Now you are actually going to be seeing eventually results physically, but you will also have results mentally. So you're going to build eventually to mental resilience, mental strength, will, and a stronger physique, and you're going to look better. But it all starts little. That is my advice. Little, 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 little. One step, little. That is my advice to you, Avid Camper. I have another question actually. So I have Lotus. How many calories and protein do you eat on a daily basis? Or are you on a cut? The thing is, I'm gonna reply to that. I do not count the calories. I don't. I don't count the calories. I don't cut. I don't bulk. I just progressively overload. So if I want to gain some weight, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna track the food that I eat, but I do not track it as per the calories. I track it by the weight, which is something more convenient for every single person. Because when you go in the store to buy food in your everyday life, they don't always write the calories. Sometimes they will just write on a pack of food 1 kilogram or perhaps 2.5 laps. Then you will write mainly the weight. So what I track is the weight of the raw food that I eat, and I keep consistent with it. You see what I mean? So let's say chicken. If I want to build muscle, if I want to gain some weight, and I'm eating 1 kilogram or 2.5 laps of chicken per week, meaning I could eat this all in one day and I don't eat for the rest of the week, which is unlikely to happen. Or I could eat a little bit every day by until the week's end. I know that, okay, this is how much I am eating every single week. If I want to gain weight, I'm just going to add a little bit. For example, 0.25 kilogram, that's about half 0.5 laps. So we are now going from 2.5 to 3 laps of chicken per week. And I just go on that. And if ever I want to cut weight, I will just bring it down a little bit. That is how I do it. Now that part is going to be something that I'm going to eat regularly. And if ever I want to switch it up, I want to go out, have some more food, you got to leave. You can have a little something here and there in the blue moon, but if something that you enjoy doing is mainly going out eating, you can have that meal plan, as I said, as a core meal plan, which is going to help you track what you're doing, your main food, and then the other times when you go out you eat, you don't count it. You don't need to count it. You don't. The other days when you're working around, you can eat that, but you always eat your basic meal plan, which is going to be your core meal plan. And that part is going to be the part you track. If you want to lose weight, you can reduce it a little bit. If you want to gain weight, you can bring it up a little bit. But if you're losing weight, that is when you're going to start tracking, okay, you need to be careful to not eat too much stuff outside of that meal plan. But if you want to gain weight, it doesn't matter. You can eat that and all other more food. For a starter, that is going to be really working for you. But as you progress, really progress, I don't mean a little bit, as you progress considerably, we're talking big progress, like a few, like you have a real background training or perhaps even competing, you start seeing like, okay, this is getting really difficult. You have to be like really strict with the training, the nutrition. You're trying to push like on the next level. That is when you might need to start counting your food, balancing your food, knowing body composition. I have done that too, and it's really on a different level. But if you just want to look like this, the current state that I look like, you can really do it with just the first part. It's easier than you would. Yep, it's really that simple. I try to keep things really simple because people are really busy. So the more I can make it simple for you, the better it is, because you don't have to track yourself too much. No, so we're gonna go on the rear deck. I'm gonna do some rows with the dumbbells, and then I'll be back. We're gonna go wide, bend down, and then we go. With that, we were able to hit rear depth. This part right here. I go like this, right here. That is your rear depth. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can get some better lighting. Okay. So with this, the lighting should be better. Is it better? It looks better. Good. It looks better. Very good. Hey, hello Al. We are on the dumbbell workout again today. Yes. Also, to every single one watching this, if you liked it, please leave a like. It helps out. If you have questions, you can drop them, or you can also drop them on my most recent post. I will take the time and get back to those. Now, we're gonna move on to some traps. I'm gonna grab some dumbbells. And what I'm gonna do with the dumbbells, I'm gonna do some thrusts, which is gonna help you target the traps right here. This right here. Hold on. Oh, look. With that, we just completed the back exercises. So next up, we're gonna go on the shoulders. We're gonna hit the side delt. We're gonna grab some dumbbells, and then we're gonna do some presses. Have a look at this. This is gonna help you target the side part of your shoulders mainly. So you can grab a pair of dumbbells and you just press it up. Control the way down. Do not rush the movement. Really control it. You do not want to get injured. You want to grow some muscle. Well, damn. That was quite demanding, I gotta tell you. So that we just did is gonna help you target the side part of your shoulders. This right here. This part. Now, for the next part, we're gonna do some presses. Front presses. This is gonna help you target your shoulders, but mainly the front part. If I go like this, it's right here. This part right here. This muscle, which is called your front delt. It's pretty much one of the three heads of your shoulder. Let me catch my breath for a little moment, and we're gonna get into this. Whew. Oh yeah. Damn, that was difficult. That was difficult. I gotta say, I felt that one. I felt it, definitely felt it. So remember, the goal of the live is to invite every single one to take a moment in your day and exercise. You know, we get busy, stuff happens, but keep training, take care of yourself. It's important. If you have any questions, you can drop them on the live, but ideally, please drop the question on my most recent post. I will take the time to get back to those. Now, the next exercise is going to be some dumbbell presses. It's going to help you target your chest. We're going to target mainly the upper part of your chest. But yes. Okay. Let me catch my breath. Then we're going to hop into this. Woo! Whew. That was demanding. Like, I still feel it. So that one is going to help you target mainly the upper part of your chest right here, but it's going to help you target your chest as a whole. Like, it's going to help you target your chest, the whole chest. So we're going to be moving on next to the arms. We're going to start with the triceps. For that, I'm going to grab a dumbbell, and then we're going to do some overhead press. Let's get this going. Damn. You know, this, you don't want to swing around the weight. I could go a little bit faster on the move and get more reps, but if you really try to control it, like put a firm control on it, really control the move, control it. When you try to go like that, it's gonna be more demanding. However, it's gonna help you be also less at the risk of injuries. So we're gonna move on to the next exercise, which is gonna be to target your biceps. We're gonna do some dumbbell curls. So you grab a dumbbell and then you just curl it up. If you're enjoying the live, you drop a like. If you have any questions, please drop them on my most recent post. As you can see, I am training from home with some flip-flops. You can do this from home. This is to show you that you can find a little moment in your day, even in 10 minutes, and you train. Come on. Damn. That's about 50 laps. It's rather heavy for me. Actually, I had a 65 before and I couldn't even cut it. So I had to grab a wood a little bit smaller. As you can see with the 50, I can get about 3 reps proper form. But I only need 6, so I'll give it a little bit of a more swing to get it. But don't use a weight that's too heavy. Use something that's moderate like this for you, and then you can do that too. We're still gonna do some curls next, but this time it's gonna be to target this part of your bicep. This outer part right here. Hold on, if I squeeze like this, it's in here. Should be your brachialis. So we're gonna do some curls, but we're not gonna grab the weight like this. This time we will grab the weight like this, and we go the curls. These are gonna be hammer curls. So let's get this going. Not like this, switch it up like this, and then you do the curls. As you see, when I get really tired, I'll give myself a little push and a little spot. I'll spot it with the other hand, and then I'll give myself a little swing. We gotta do the other hand. Let's get this going. Hey, I see Euro. Thank you for the like, Euro. Thank you. So we're gonna go on with the other arm. Same thing. That is considerably difficult. Holy moly. I gotta tell you, I feel it quite in my arm. Right here. With that, you will be able to grow your biceps. One exercise. So, we're gonna move on to the next exercise. Hey, you know what? Yes, we did do some shoulder press technique with the dumbbells. We really did the shoulder presses to target the side delts. So we will grab the weight just above the shoulders, the dumbbell, then you just press it. You press it. Really do not rush the move. Press. Feel, control, press. Breathe out when you push it. Breathe in on the way down. Keep your core tight. That is how we would go. That is some basics on how we would go for the shoulder presses. So we're gonna move on to the next exercise, which is gonna be to target your forearms. We're gonna do some reverse curls. Let's get this going. We gotta switch it up. Same thing for the other arm. Then we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna do some curls with your arm turned on this way. It's gonna target the inner part of your forearms. Don't go all the way up, just go slightly up, just like this. And with that, we are done with the forearms. We're gonna move on to the other exercise, which is gonna be for the grip. We're gonna have grip closing machine. Pardon. All you gotta do is close your arms, literally. I am not affiliated to this now. I'm not affiliated to the brand making this. I just like it. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna grab it. Ideally, put your fingers on the end of it. See, look right here. Fingers right there. Have a look. Fingers right here. Your fingers, not your palm. Your fingers. Then your thumb right here. Thumb right here. And from there, you're gonna squeeze it. I am gassed out. I cannot close it anymore. So I'm gonna use my other arm and provide some support to close it. Just like this. You switch it up. Same thing for the other hand. And with this, we are done for the training of today. I just want to say thank you to everyone who hopped into the live. When you like it, you share it, it helps grow the page so that we can reach out more, and it gives me the capacity to be able to have the resources to do more research, to bring out more quality service to you all. Because when you like it and then you share it, it's going to help grow the page. And when the page grows, I am then able to have more resources from my end to be able to have more time created, to be literally be here more often and have more quality information and do more research and go deeper in the work needed on how it can help you out with your fitness journey. So thank you all for taking the time and doing that, helping me out. I help you out. I just enjoy doing this. The goal is to do it eventually full time. Yes. So don't forget, take the time, exercise. You can take a 10-minute in your day. You can hop on in the lives when you can. I provide fitness tips. You can follow me for fitness tips if you want to lose weight, build some muscle, learn about simple tips that you can use for fitness. I like to make it simple. I like to keep it simple. So if you want stuff that I made really simple, that is the goal that I have, then this is for you. If you're looking for something very more complex, this would not be for you, unfortunately. I would wish you well on your research. However, thank you really for joining. So with that being said, have a good day or good night, depending where you are. Until next time, everyone. I am ending the live now.